hot under the collar. The dimly lit kitchen buzzed with an eerie tension as Mr. Hipshire sat on a dusty, creaking chair. Heavy metal music blared through the speakers, filling the room with distorted rhythms that matched the jumbled thoughts racing through his mind. His eyes flicked around the room, like a hawk surveying its territory, sensing danger lurking in the shadows. The air was thick with anticipation, each note of the music a drumbeat of impending chaos. Not one to be bogged down, Mr. Hipshire's mind worked like a chess master's, plotting his next move. He was no gardener, but he knew when it was time to pluck a flower from the garden of uncertainty. Daylight had transformed into darkness, much like his life had taken a turn for the unpredictable. A choice hung in the balance: stay and face the storm or disappear into the night, leaving behind all that he had known. His thoughts were like fleeting sparks, quick and incendiary, as he weighed his options. The world was his canvas, and he held the brush. He had given advice as easily as breathing, but taking his own counsel was a different battle altogether. No matter what temptations were laid before him, he was resolute. He would only surrender what he deemed worthy of sacrifice. He was a man of action. Drawn to the allure of the juke joint down the alley, where life pulsed with raw energy, beckoning him like a siren in the night. Valleys full of lilies, he mused, as if the flowers held secrets of their own. Life's beauty was scattered across the landscape, hidden in plain sight, waiting for those who dared to venture beyond their comfort zones. The path ahead was rocky, and the road less traveled held its share of thorns. But Mr. Hipshire was no stranger to adversity. He had walked through fire and emerged with scars that only added to his allure. The tension in the room was palpable, like a tightly wound spring ready to snap. His thoughts tumbled and collided, creating a symphony of doubt and determination. It was a paradox, seeking refuge in the eye of the storm, finding solace in chaos. He was out of order. A rebel against the predictable, defying the norm to carve his own path. Begging for $1? Mr. Hipshire's voice cut through the air like a blade, sharp and pointed. The notion of relying on others for support was a concept foreign to him. He stood his ground, like a lone wolf facing down a pack of predators. The rhythm of his words echoed like a mantra, a reminder of his unwavering resolve. The night had been a whirlwind of hedonistic celebration, a testament to his ability to dance through life's trials. He had glided through the electric slide, his body a vessel for joy and liberation. But now, fatigue clung to him like a second skin, a reminder of the limitations of mortal existence. The pain was a constant companion, a reminder that even in moments of euphoria, there was a price to be paid. As the heavy metal music faded into silence, the room held its breath, suspended in a moment of expectation. The journey had led him here, to this crossroads where decisions were forged with fire. The weariness of the journey had etched lines on his face, each wrinkle a map of his experiences. The stormy rain outside matched the turmoil within, a mirror reflecting the chaos of his emotions. Hot under the collar, he whispered to himself, the words a mantra that encapsulated his current state. The anger simmered beneath the surface, a slow burn that threatened to erupt like a volcano. He refused to bow down to the emotions that sought to control him, maintaining his cool like a poker player hiding his hand. And then, like a shadow emerging from the darkness, a voice echoed in his mind, a voice of reason, of compassion, of a life lived with purpose. The words carried a weight that settled over him like a protective shield. It was a reminder that life's challenges were not meant to be faced alone, that pride could be a double-edged sword. The finale approached, a crescendo of choices that would shape his destiny. Mr. Hipshire's eyes cleared, as if a fog had lifted, revealing the path before him. The room, once charged with tension, exhaled in unison, as if relieved of its burden. His decision was made, and he knew it was time to face the storm. To embrace the pain as a reminder of his humanity. As the first rays of dawn pierced through the storm clouds, Mr. Hipshire stepped out of the kitchen, his gait steady and purposeful. The lilies in every valley awaited A testament to the beauty that could be found even in the midst of turmoil. He had shed the armor of stubborn pride, realizing that asking for help was not a sign of weakness, but an acknowledgement of the strength that comes from unity. The story of Mr. Hipshire was a tale of resilience. Of dancing through life's challenges with the grace of a master performer. His journey had been a symphony of highs and lows, a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure and transform. As he walked into the dawn of a new day, his steps were firm, his heart light, and his resolve unshakable. Hot under the collar illustrates the power of humility and the strength that comes from leaning on others in times of need. Mr. Hipshire's journey from stubborn independence to a willingness to seek support serves as a powerful reminder that life's trials are not meant to be faced alone. Pride can be a formidable adversary, often blinding us to the value of community and human connection. By shedding the weight of pride, Mr. Hipshire finds a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of the beauty that exists even in the stormiest of times. The story encourages us to embrace our vulnerability, to reach out for help when necessary, and to recognize that unity and shared experiences can light the way through even the darkest of nights.